Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. And today we're going to be looking at something really fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
It's how AI agents are basically changing the entire landscape of software.
Hmm.
Our guide for this is going to be an article from the AI Coach by Anil Nathu called The Future of Software, How AI Agents Are Reshaping the Industry.
It's a good one.
It is.
Yeah.
And get ready.
Buckle up.
Yeah, because we're talking about
Yeah.
the potential end of traditional software companies as we know them,
Right.
and even familiar tools like Excel becoming AI powerhouses.
It's really interesting. I think what's really striking about this article
Yeah.
is that it doesn't just say AI is changing things,
Right.
which we hear all the time. Like,
Yeah.
oh, AI is changing this, AI is changing that.
It's changing everything.
But this one really lays out a specific vision
Yeah.
of how software itself is changing.
Yes, and that vision starts with a pretty bold prediction
Oh, yeah.
from Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella.
Right.
He basically says that, these traditional business applications as we know them, their days are numbered.
Yeah.
AI agents are the future.
He's not holding back.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
So what is he talking about here?
Right. So Nadella's vision is all about kind of moving away from these applications
Okay.
as we know them and using these AI agents.
Right.
And if you think about it, most of the apps that we use every day, especially in a business setting,
Yeah.
they're really just interfaces for interacting with data,
Right.
right? We create data, we read it, we update it, we delete it. That's
Yeah.
all we're really doing.
CRED.
CRU.
That's what the tech people call it.
Yeah, that's right.
The tech folks.
So AI agents, as the AI Coach by Anil Nathu explains,
Yeah.
they can basically cut out that middleman by directly interacting with databases. You know?
So what does that mean?
Like, instead of opening up 5 different apps to put together a sales report, you could just ask your AI agent to do it for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it could pull all the information from all those different sources.
That's right. It understands your request.
Pulls the relevant data.
Wherever it lives.
Generates a report.
No clunky interfaces needed.
Wow.
Yeah. The AI Coach by Anil Nathu actually quotes a seasoned software developer
Okay.
who says that he wouldn't even start another traditional software company
Oh, wow.
because of how dramatically AI agents are changing the landscape.
That's a pretty powerful statement.
It is.
Yeah, it sounds like he's putting his money where his mouth is.
Yeah, and what does this mean for software developers?
Yeah, what does it mean for the people actually making the software?
Right, because their jobs are about to change a lot.
It sounds like it.
The article highlights that we'll need fewer front-end developers.
Okay, so the people that build the interfaces we use?
Right, and a lot more focus on back-end development,
Got it.
especially around databases and how AI is going to interact with them.
Okay, and one of the things that I found so interesting
Yeah.
in the AI Coach by Anil Nathu is that these AI agents aren't tied to specific databases.
Right.
They can work with any database.
That's right.
right.
They're what we call database agnostic.
Database agnostic.
Yeah. It's like having a universal translator for data.
So,
No matter what database your business uses,
wow.
the AI agent can understand it and work with it.
So for someone like me,
Right.
who maybe isn't a coding whiz,
Sure.
this sounds really empowering
It is.
because I don't need to understand
Sure.
all the intricacies of databases or coding.
That's right.
I can just tell AI what I need and it handles it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. The AI handles all that logic,
Right.
the complexity, so you can focus on what you want to achieve, not how to achieve it.
I like that.
And the AI Coach by Anil Nathu uses a great example to illustrate this.
Excel.
Excel. Imagine telling Excel,
Okay.
hey, create a 3D visualization of our sales trends over the past year.
Whoa. Okay. So
Right.
if
Yeah.
you do that.
So the AI built into Excel would then pull the data, write the code,
Okay.
and generate that complex visualization for you.
So Excel goes from being a spreadsheet tool
Yeah.
to being my personal data analyst.
That's the direction things are headed.
That's incredible.
And this concept of democratizing data analysis,
Yeah.
making these powerful tools accessible to everyone,
Right.
that's a key takeaway from the AI Coach by Anil Nathu.
I like that.
And Microsoft is actually already leaning into this future
Okay.
with tools like Copilot.
Oh, yeah, Copilot.
Right.
The AI Coach by Anil Nathu describes it as
Yeah.
an organizing layer for AI,
Right.
connecting different tools and databases,
Yeah, it's like having a super efficient assistant
making them all work together seamlessly.
who can instantly access and analyze all of your data.
Yeah.
regardless of where it's stored.
Wow.
But as Anil Nathu emphasizes in the AI Coach, this isn't just about businesses.
Okay, so this is going to impact like consumer apps too.
That's right.
Like how?
Think about a personal finance app
Okay.
that automatically analyzes your spending, suggests ways to save,
Right.
maybe even negotiates better deals for you.
Wow.
Right?
That's like having a
Yeah.
personal AI financial advisor.
Yeah. It's a pretty exciting vision, isn't it?
It is.
Having your own personal AI financial advisor working tirelessly in the background.
Yeah, but it does make you wonder, like, if companies don't adapt to this
Right.
AI-driven world,
They're going to be left behind.
yeah, are they going to be left
The
there?
AI Coach by Anil Nathu doesn't sugarcoat it.
Hmm.
It very clearly states that this is an adapt or die moment
Wow.
for a lot of businesses.
Really?
Those who embrace these new models will have a huge advantage,
Right.
while those clinging to outdated software and ways of thinking,
Yeah.
well, their future is much less certain.
Okay, so we've talked about what this AI-driven future looks like.
Yeah.
And why it's such a big deal for companies.
Right.
But for the average person,
Yeah.
what's the big takeaway here?
That's a great question.
Like, why should they care about AI agents?
I think the key takeaway is that AI is shifting
Okay.
from this abstract concept
Right.
to a very real force shaping our daily lives. And the way that we interact with technology is going to fundamentally change.
Okay.
Instead of us adapting to technology,
Yeah.
technology is going to adapt to us.
Wow, so it's not just about having like cooler gadgets and stuff.
It's much deeper.
It's about like a deeper shift
Yeah,
in how we live and work.
exactly. And the AI Coach by Anil Nathu lays out
Yeah.
some very specific ways that this shift will benefit us.
Okay, give me an example.
Efficiency is a big one.
Okay.
AI agents can automate
Uh-huh.
so many tasks that eat up our time,
Right.
freeing us up to focus on more meaningful things.
Like spending time with loved ones or,
Right.
you know,
Right.
enjoying life.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
working on that creative project you've always wanted to. Exactly. And it's not just about doing things faster.
Uh-huh.
It's about doing them smarter.
Okay.
As the AI Coach by Anil Nathu points out, AI agents aren't bound by the limitations of traditional software.
Uh-huh.
They're adaptable,
That's-
flexible, and can work with information
Right.
from all sorts of sources,
Wow.
making them much more powerful than the apps that we use today.
So more efficient.
Yeah,
More flexible.
right.
What other benefits?
I'd say the third big benefit
Okay.
highlighted in the AI Coach by Anil Nathu is accessibility.
Okay.
Remember the Excel example.
Yeah.
AI agents have the potential to make incredibly powerful tools and insights available to everyone, regardless of their technical skills.
So it's like the playing field is being leveled in a way.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to be a coding expert to harness the power of AI.
That's incredible.
It really is.
But of course, anytime you have technology
Yeah,
this transformative,
right.
there's going to be some challenges.
Absolutely.
Right? There has to be like a flip side to all this.
Yeah. What are some of the potential downsides?
Yeah, what are the downsides?
One of the biggest ones is the impact on the workforce.
Okay.
You know, as AI takes over more tasks,
Yeah.
some jobs are inevitably going to become obsolete.
That's a scary thought for a lot of people.
It is.
What happens to those people?
That's a critical question,
Right.
and one that society as a whole needs to address.
Right.
We need to think about things like retraining programs,
Yeah.
supporting new job creation,
Right.
and potentially even exploring concepts like universal basic income.
Wow. So we're not just talking about technological disruption here.
Yeah,
We're talking about like potentially massive societal shifts.
absolutely. And the AI Coach by Anil Nathu really emphasizes
Mm-hmm.
the importance of having these conversations now,
Right.
before the changes are fully upon us.
Before it's too late.
We need to understand the implications of this technology
Right.
and prepare for the future it's creating.
And another thought-provoking point. Yeah.
That's raised in the AI Coach by Anil Nathu
Uh-huh.
is the impact on software engineers themselves.
Right.
Like if AI can write code,
Yeah, what does that mean?
what does that mean for their jobs?
For the people who currently do that for a living,
Right.
that's a question that's causing a lot of debate right now.
Yeah, that.
Some experts believe that AI will simply augment
Okay.
the work of engineers,
Right.
allowing them to focus on higher-level tasks.
Okay.
Others think that coding, as we know it, might become a niche skill, much like blacksmithing or typesetting,
Wow.
right?
So the future of software engineering
Yeah.
is still a bit of a question mark,
It is.
but it's clear that AI is going to play a huge role in shaping it.
Absolutely. And that's why resources like the AI Coach by Anil Nathu are so valuable.
Yeah.
They help us grapple with these complex issues
Right.
and start preparing for the changes that are coming.
So much to think about.
There is.
Can we try to distill this down to something tangible
Sure.
for our listeners? Okay.
Like if someone finishes this deep dive,
Yeah.
what's the one thing you want them to take away from it?
I think the biggest takeaway is this.
Okay.
AI is no longer a far-off concept.
Right.
It's already changing our world in profound ways.
It is.
And understanding how it's reshaping the software industry is key to navigating the changes that are coming for all of us, regardless of our profession or technical skills.
And this is impacting everybody.
It is.
This isn't just a tech thing.
This is an everything thing.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's a powerful message.
It is.
Embrace the change, stay informed.
Right.
And don't be afraid to explore
Uh-huh.
these new AI-powered tools.
Yeah.
The future's here, and it's brimming with possibilities.
Exactly. And for those who want a deeper dive
Yes.
into the world of AI and its implications, I highly recommend checking out the AI Coach by Anil Nathu.
Great resource.
It's a fantastic resource for anyone who wants to stay ahead of the curve.
Fantastic. Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break.
All right.
And we'll be right back
Sounds good.
with more about how AI agents are reshaping the software industry.
Looking forward to it. It really does feel like we're on the cusp of something huge.
It does.
Like you said, the early days of the internet
Yeah.
or the smartphone revolution.
Like, how did we live?
And just like those revolutions,
Yeah.
this one is going to touch every aspect of our lives.
Every aspect.
Yeah, and the AI Coach by Anil Nathu makes a really interesting point about that analogy.
Oh,
He
great.
says, just like we couldn't have predicted
Right.
all the ways the internet or smartphones would change the world,
Right.
we're probably only scratching the surface of what AI agents will be capable of.
So what can people do
Right.
to, like, prepare for this future?
That's the question.
Because it can feel overwhelming
It can.
to keep up with all these advancements in AI.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first step is simply awareness.
Okay.
Understanding the basics of how AI agents work. Like we've discussed today is a great foundation.
Right.
And a AI Coach by Anil Nathu does a fantastic job of breaking down those concepts
He does.
in a clear and accessible way.
I think that's one of the things I appreciate most about Anil Nathu's work,
Yeah.
is that he doesn't shy away from the complexity, but he explains it in a way that anyone can grasp.
And beyond understanding the tech, I think it's also important to think about
Okay.
the potential impacts on your own life and work.
Okay.
So how might AI agents change your industry?
Hmm.
What new opportunities might they create?
Right.
What skills will be most valuable in this new world?
Those are great questions
They are.
for our listeners to ponder.
And it's not about predicting the future perfectly.
Right?
It's about being prepared to adapt and learn as things evolve.
Yeah, that's what we always say on this show.
Absolutely.
The future is uncertain, but we can be prepared.
And the AI Coach by Anil Nathu really emphasizes the importance of lifelong learning in this AI-driven world.
Lifelong learning.
Yeah, the skills you have today might not be the ones you need tomorrow.
That's very true.
So embracing a mindset of continuous learning will be crucial.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of AI agents, what's the one message you want our listeners to walk away with?
I think the AI Coach by Anil Nathu sums it up beautifully.
Okay.
The shift from applications to agents represents a profound change in how we interact with data and technology.
Data and technology.
It's not just about new tools. It's about a new way of thinking.
A new way of thinking, wow.
And to all our listeners out there,
Yes.
we encourage you to embrace that new way of thinking,
Yes.
to explore these emerging technologies, and to never stop learning.
Never stop learning.
The future is being shaped right now.
Yeah.
And it's up to all of us to shape it in a way that benefits everyone.
That is a beautiful message. I love that.
And if you want to continue exploring these fascinating topics,
yeah.
I highly recommend checking out the AI Coach by Anil Nathu.
Great resource.
It's a fantastic resource for anyone wanting to stay ahead of the curve.
Ahead of the curve.
In this rapidly evolving world of AI.
Well, that's it for this deep dive, folks. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.
It's really a fascinating time to be alive.
It is.
You know, to witness this transformation.
Yeah. And it makes me think about like the Industrial Revolution and like how profoundly that changed society.
And this feels like we're on the verge of another one of those.
Yeah, it really does feel bigger.
Right.
than just like the internet or smartphones.
Yeah.
This feels like something
This is
that's going to
exactly.
change the very fabric
Yeah,
of how we live.
absolutely. And the AI coach by Anil Nathu, he talks about,
Yeah.
how AI is going to impact
Yeah,
software development.
right. And he says,
And he makes this point
yeah,
that, we're moving away from this traditional model of software development
right.
where, you have these large teams
Yeah.
of engineers
Writing code.
building these complex applications.
Right.
And he says that AI is going to kind of automate a lot of that so that we can move towards a more agile and flexible way of building software.
So what does that mean?
So instead of spending months or even years
Right.
developing a single application,
Uh-huh.
we might be able to create
Okay.
customized solutions
Right.
on the fly.
Wow. So that's
It's
using AI.
Software that evolves
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like software that can learn and adapt
in real time.
to our needs.
That's incredible.
And I think that's what's so exciting about this.
It is exciting.
This whole shift from applications to agents.
Yeah.
Is that it's not just about making things faster or more efficient.
Right.
It's about fundamentally changing
Yeah.
how we think about software.
It's a whole paradigm shift.
It is.
Yeah.
And for those who want to
Yes.
delve deeper into this topic,
Yes.
I highly recommend checking out The AI Coach by Anil Nathu.
It's a fantastic resource.
It really is.
Okay. Well, that's it for today's deep dive, folks.
Great conversation.
We've gone deep into the world of AI agents.
We have.
Exploring their potential to revolutionize software as we know it.
It's really mind-blowing.
It is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And as always, we encourage you to stay curious and keep exploring the ever-evolving world of AI.
Absolutely.
And be sure to check out The AI Coach by Anil Nathu for more insights on how AI is shaping the future.
It's a great resource.
Until next time, take care.
See ya.